Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson. A reminder, you can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app now available for free in the App Store and on Google Play. The Dove also available on Roku as well. In our news today, a military judge has sentenced Army PFC Bradley Manning to 35 years in prison for giving a trove of military and diplomatic secrets to the website WikiLeaks. Manning was sentenced at Fort Meade near Baltimore. The judge convicted the 25-year-old soldier last month of 20 offenses, including 6 violations of the Espionage Act. He could have been sentenced to 90 years in prison. Another home has burned in a fire near Mount Hood, outside the Dalles. Wind in the area, making it tougher for firefighters to control the government flat fire as it doubled to 10 square miles this week. The 20,000-acre Big Windy Fire northwest of Grants Pass also has seen the impact growing as a result of windy conditions. Fire spokesman Stan Hinatsu also says they want to quash a rumor that sections of the Rogue River have been closed.
The river, in fact, is open, and albeit with some restrictions, but it is open, and we expect it to stay open, at least under the current conditions. And as you know, that can change if the fire activity switches, or we see some fire picking up down near the bottom, or if it crosses the river, that might actually change.
Other large fires include the 17,000-acre Whiskey Fire 6 miles out of Tiller, now 72% contained, and the 48,000-acre Douglas Complex Fire, now 78% contained. Officials say an Egyptian court has ordered the release of ex-President Hosni Mubarak, but it's not immediately clear whether the prosecutors will appeal the order. The decision comes in a hearing on charges against Mubarak of accepting gifts from a state-owned newspaper. It's the last case that's kept the ailing leader in detention. Mubarak is now on trial for the killing of protesters during the 2011 uprising against him, and as well as other charges. Foreign ministers of the European Union are meeting in Brussels today, and that's to come up with a joint response to the crisis in Egypt. EU officials say ministers are expected to weigh proposals for halting aid programs and suspending arms shipments. Germany's foreign minister says the 28-nation bloc wants to send a strong signal to Egypt, but is calling for realistic expectations. Lawyers for the U.S. Forest Service trying to persuade a federal judge in Reno to lift an emergency order blocking a Nevada tribe from auctioning off horses gathered last week near the Oregon line. Coalition of Wild Horse Advocates persuaded U.S. District Judge Miranda Dew to grant a temporary order prohibiting the Fort McDermott Paiute Shoshone Indians from selling unbranded Mustangs. Let's take a look at our weather scene, because we are seeing some changes going on. For Medford and Grants Pass today and tomorrow, a slight chance of thunderstorms. A high today of 99, but then only 89 both Thursday and Friday. For the Klamath Falls area, a chance for thunderstorms as well. 40% today, 50% tomorrow. A high of 90 today, only 78 both Thursday and Friday, with lows anywhere ranging from the upper 60s to upper 40s. For the coastal area in Coos Bay and Port Orford, partly sunny today, a high of 71. Fog expected tomorrow with a high of 66, then 70 on Friday and partly sunny. And for Northern California and Wairika, a chance of thunderstorms today, 98 degrees the high, and then only 86 expected Thursday, 60% chance of rain then, 87 degrees expected on Friday. And that's a look at the latest news and weather. You're up to date here on the Dove.